The slap echoed through the marble ballroom, crystal chandeliers trembled, every guest turned toward the young maid standing silently beside a tray of champagne. The billionaire's glamorous fiancée lowered her hand and sneered. "You should know your place." The maid didn't react, she didn't raise her voice, she didn't even look angry, she simply bent down, picked up the shattered glass, and quietly apologized. The guests laughed, someone whispered, "She's too scared to fight back." No one noticed the elderly security guard near the entrance suddenly straighten his posture, his eyes widened that he knew exactly who the maid was, and he knew one terrifying truth: the woman everyone was mocking had once trained the country's elite special forces. She wasn't an ordinary maid, she was one of the most feared martial arts grandmasters ever to disappear from public life. Before we continue, if you believe true strength is shown through humility, not arrogance, please like this video, leave a comment telling us where you're watching from, share this story with someone who believes kindness still matters, and subscribe to the Kindness Legacy for more unforgettable stories where respect changes everything. Her name was Mei Lin. She was 56 years old. For nearly 30 years, governments, military leaders, and world champions had sought her guidance. She had mastered multiple martial arts, won international tournaments, protected diplomats, and quietly disappeared from public life after losing her only daughter in a tragic accident. Since then, she wanted only one thing: peace. She accepted work as a maid inside the Ashcroft estate because no one asked about her past, they simply needed someone dependable. She quietly cleaned hallways, prepared guest rooms, watered flowers, and smiled at everyone. Most employees adored her, only one person didn't: the billionaire's fiancée, Vanessa Hale. Vanessa believed wealth made people important. She treated servants as though they were invisible. Every mistake became an insult, every conversation became an opportunity to remind others of their place. That evening, the Ashcroft family hosted one of the city's most prestigious charity galas. Politicians, celebrities, business leaders, everyone important was present. As Mei Lin carried a tray through the ballroom, one guest accidentally bumped her shoulder. A champagne glass slipped. It shattered near Vanessa's designer shoes. Without asking what happened, Vanessa slapped Mei Lin across the face. The ballroom became silent. Mei Lin calmly lowered her eyes. "I'm sorry your evening was disturbed." Vanessa laughed. "You should be grateful I don't fire you myself." Standing nearby, retired security chief Walter Briggs quietly watched. 20 years earlier, Walter had trained under Mei Lin. He remembered watching her defeat 6 armed attackers without suffering a single scratch. He remembered military officers addressing her with absolute respect. Seeing her insulted filled him with disbelief. He stepped forward. "Miss Hale, I suggest you apologize." Vanessa laughed louder. "To a maid?" Walter answered quietly. "No. To the woman who could teach every bodyguard in this room how to defend themselves." The room fell silent. Vanessa rolled her eyes. "You're joking." Walter wasn't smiling. The billionaire himself, Adrian Ashcroft, walked over after hearing the commotion. "What happened?" Walter looked directly at him. "Sir, I believe you should know who works in your home." He explained everything: international championships, military training, diplomatic protection, the legendary Grandmaster Mei Lin. Adrian stared in disbelief. He turned toward Mei Lin. "Is it true?" She nodded gently. "It was a long time ago. I don't live that life anymore." Vanessa crossed her arms. "If she's so powerful, why didn't she fight back?" Mei Lin smiled softly. "Because strength exists to protect peace, not pride." The words echoed through the silent ballroom. Adrian looked around the room. Every guest had witnessed what happened. Without hesitation, he turned toward Vanessa. "You owe her an apology." Vanessa refused. "I'm not apologizing to a servant." Adrian calmly removed the engagement ring from his finger. "No. You're apologizing to a human being. And if you can't do that, I can't marry you." Gasps filled the ballroom. Vanessa stood speechless. She had expected everyone to defend her. Instead, she walked out alone. The engagement ended that very night. The following week, Adrian asked Mei Lin to become director of personal security and leadership training for his foundation. She accepted on one condition: every employee from executives to janitors would train together. No titles. No special treatment. Only mutual respect. The program transformed the company culture. Executives learned humility, security officers learned discipline, young employees discovered that true confidence never needed to announce itself. Months later, during the foundation's annual charity event, Adrian invited Mei Lin onto the stage. The audience stood in applause. A reporter asked her, "What is the greatest lesson martial arts ever taught you?" She smiled gently. The strongest person in the room is usually the quietest. If this story touched your heart, please write "Respect everyone" in the comments. We'd love to hear from every member of the Kindness Legacy family. Sometimes, the most dangerous person isn't the one who threatens others. It's the one who has the power to do so, and chooses kindness instead. If this story inspired you, please like this video, share it with someone who believes humility is the greatest strength, leave a comment below, and subscribe to the Kindness Legacy for more inspiring stories where respect, courage, and kindness change lives forever.